Hello, and welcome to our Halloween one-shot here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I am Dyto, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's adventure. And joining me around the virtual table today are Alyssa, John, Matt, Nobody, and Tensei. Say hi, everyone.
Hello!
Hi, everyone!
Howdy.
Everybody failed. Everybody failed that automatically.
We did great. What are you talking about?
You were given clear instructions to say, hello, everybody.
I did that every single section of Campaign 1.
Mm-hmm.
Never. And not a laugh, not a giggle, not a nothing from anyone. So I gave up.
Oh, I still do it. I still do it every other Wednesday.
It's true. It's true.
Before we get started with tonight's game, we have a few announcements to get through, and for that, I'm going to turn it over to the owner of this here channel, Matt. Take it away.
Howdy, everybody. Let's go ahead and start things off with the first of our two sponsors for this evening's game. And the first one is Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this evening's game. You can build yours today at heroforge.com. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or even putting a picture in the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show descriptions. Last but not least, tomorrow, Monday, we're back with another episode of the Aethertech Wars. And it should be a lot of fun because our heroes have almost immediately gotten in trouble with the cops pretty much the moment they step foot into the marketplace of Nomengrad. So I can't wait to see how they don't get arrested.
We're getting arrested.
Yeah,
we are.
We're getting arrested.
Can't wait to find out. Now you can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we do here on the network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody, on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody, and on TikTok as Random Rhapsody_TV. Back to you, Dyto.
Thank you, Matt. So join us now as we dive into the fractured world of Laropa and join the Department of Eliminating Myths and Otherworldly Nonsense scenarios as they face the Halloween dreamscape. And we're back. Before we start our story, usually this is where, or during our normal campaigns, someone would give the recap to earn our Random Rhapsody coin, which earns them a reroll during the game. Would anybody like to tell us how this group got the job that they're currently going to be going on to earn this coin tonight.
I mean, I feel like I never get the opportunity to earn the random Rhapsody coin, so I feel like this is the best time for me to do that.
Please.
We're gonna let this happen.
We're gonna let you have it.
He's gonna not use it, and then he's gonna keep it for the next session.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Because I can do that.
It's your channel, man. You can do what you want.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So, hello. First, I should probably introduce myself. My name is Edward Albert Poe of the Zauberg Poes. No doubt you've heard of us, even though we are from an alternate dimension. We were, in fact, in a similarly alternate dimension, though not of the one that I'm actually from, which is the realm of Deniok. No, we were in a land of ice and snow, a place far, far away. Well, okay, it was just the freaking Antarctic. I'll just say it was the Antarctic, and it was just blisteringly cold. Unfortunately, we were sent there to deal with an amalgamous substance that was both alive and malleable and transformative. It was a perplexing thing that I have to admit we were not quite prepared for. Mostly because of the bad information provided to us by one of our newest members, the illustrious Lylah. She provided us the most horrible information, and we went there thinking we were going to hunt vampires, when instead we were forced to face a gigantic, just horrible monster that could change form into whatever it wanted. It started doing body horror things. It started trying to reproduce with different people. It was just absurd. And I had to use all of my technical knowledge to be able to set the thing on fire so that we could escape. But unfortunately, this act also, it polluted the environment. And we got yelled at by our boss. Because we are not supposed to leave anything behind. And in fact, we polluted the area around the Antarctic for numerous years to come. It was horrible. But we at least destroyed the monster, which is the important thing. And so, unfortunately, apparently, we are about to be reprimanded, which I don't agree with. But that is the life of the wandering adventurer. So here we are.
And Matt, you can give yourself the random Rhapsody coin. It's good for one reroll. And remember, you gotta use it tonight. Because it only lasts tonight.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gotta play by your own rules.
And with that, our story begins in the city of Risingmore. Within the region of the Dowarn Empire on the broken world of Europa. Our demons have been sent here to babysit the mists that come and go as they please. Nobody knows that they're here. There are enough tourists that nobody's really going to notice them too much. They are here to babysit a Halloween party and make sure nobody just wanders into the mist, as a bunch of people have done. As you guys are dropped off of your ship, it's this smallish town. On the outskirts of the town, you see your destination, where you're going to be doing your babysitting. Is this large manor with a huge courtyard. It's all the way across town from where you guys were dropped off. Who would get off the ship first?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I would probably bring out my thermal gun to see if there, because it has a little screen and I can take like pictures with it just to see if there's anything that spikes either very hot or very cold out of the normal. And I would be speaking. Okay, so we have just arrived and I don't see anything spiking, but you never know, it could come out of nowhere.
As you say that, you get a heat signature of something lopping along, and it's just a squirrel running across the field that you guys landed in.
Oh my god, never mind. It's just a fuzzy, but it's a square. It's fine. Am I coming out alone? Is anybody following me? Guys!
Yeah, bye.
What?
Okay, as we do this one-on-one mission.
Trying to give you some more experience. You know, you
Yeah.
had to do it once.
Great. Thanks. I appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. We should probably just get this over with anyway.
Yeah. Wait, what time is it? Do I still have time to go trick-or-treating before we do this?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? We're not.
Oh, okay, great. She's gone. She masked.
Poe's
that
gonna try
Marie
to
pulls out of
snatch Marie's by the collar and pull her back.
God,
No.
if only I could get rid of you all that easily.
No, this dimension probably doesn't know what Halloween is. You're just going to upset and frighten the locals.
I mean, we do that anyways. Can I at least have fun with it this time?
Yeah, how is that any different from normal?
Well, we could at least attempt to act civilized. I mean, we are here after all, because of that little kerfuffle at the last mission. So we really should at least attempt to mind our P's and Q's.
I did like the last time though, because the thing kind of reminded me of those like YouTube slime videos, which were really fun, but it's anyway.
This dimension doesn't know about that either.
I'm already bored. Okay, let's go.
And I'm gonna cut on this EVP session, and let's listen back to see if we catch any voices of anyone else who might be present. Play.
And you just hear my belligerent voice coming out, drowning over everything.
That's exactly what you hear. You guys were dropped off in this field. It's an outcropping in trees, just outside of the town itself. You can see far to the north are the mountains and the mountain pass where you know that the mists will appear. And you guys are also know that people come here for a Halloween party, and because at midnight the whole party relocates to the base of the mountain to try and be taken by the mists. And it is your job to keep people from being taken by the mists. It is about mid-morning, early afternoon, so you kind of have the day to get acquainted with where the party's going to take place, or you can go to the mountains. You kind of have the day until the party later tonight.
See, they do know what Halloween is. They probably have trick-or-treating. Every dimension that we've ever been in that has Halloween has trick-or-treating.
did it again. Told you, I knew he could.
Are you sure that what we think Halloween is and is the same thing that they think Halloween is? Perhaps we should ask a local. Excuse me, our grandmother. Grandmother, come over here, please.
How about you come to me? You see this old lady with a little cane stick.
Come to you.
Sitting on her front porch.
Do you know who I am?
She
Come
kinda
on, young
squares her
whippersnapper.
dress.
Yes, they know who you are, but they don't know what Halloween is.
Travis, is that you?
Come on, young
You've gotten
whippersnapper.
older.
Your hips are better than hers are.
God.
Valdys literally puts a hand in like the small of your back and just shoves with his palm.
Who are you shoving? Me?
You, yeah.
I go stumbling forward.
This is not a friendly like, hey, go. No, this is just a.
Yes. Do you know what Halloween is?
Why, yes, of course I do. Why do you think She kind of looks up and down the street and now you see a bunch of little kids dressed up going door to door.
So it does seem that your world's... Yes, excellent.
Would you
know
like
what?
a caramel?
Oh, Marie books it.
You see there's like a cauldron at the side and it's smoking. She just like puts her hand into it and pulls out a hard caramel.
Now don't eat
Withers.
too many. You know how sugar affects you.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's already vibrating.
Oh my God, when's the last time any of us had a Werther's?
But okay, yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think we've actually talked or described our characters.
Do we need to?
Why don't you go ahead and do that now?
All right. Well, for those at home that don't know and aren't part of this, I'm Marie. Marie is a 10-year-old girl. She loves unicorns, rainbows, glitter, and raising the dead. You can find her usually in layered sweaters of vibrant pinks, purples, and ribbons. And she also carries one of those backpacks that you put cats in, so they have like a little peephole. But that's where she carries her mom's head around. So.
Not
But, like,
at all.
No.
Not
no,
a
real
living
normal.
head in a jar or anything.
I mean, she's alive. She talks to me. She tells me stories.
She doesn't talk to anyone else, and she's kind of bony.
Bony? She's got good cheekbones. Sometimes she lets me practice makeup on her.
Well, you're the one interacting. Go next, Lylah.
Okay. Yeah, you see, just your average kind of, nerdy, wearing, like, t-shirt, hoodie, glasses, but, like, strangely confident. You're pretty sure she shouldn't be that confident. But yeah, and she's just, I don't know, young, 20-something, thinks she knows the world, and that's where her confidence comes from.
Perfect.
Because she's an adult now, she knows everything. Or at least the important things.
Well, Edward Poe is a middle-aged man chucking around with a bunch of kids. That's not weird at all. Poe, actually, when you look at Poe, he is about 6 foot tall, has sandy blonde hair, a little bit of a goatee. He dresses in very expensive clothes. He definitely has a very expensive taste to him. He looks like a pampered rich dude, which is exactly what he is. He is a tech wizard from his world, which means that he invents gadgets that do magic and shit. He loves to talk about that stuff. He knows a lot about magic, a lot about technology, and he looks the part. So while he's dressed in more modern finery, there is that element of fantasy to it. He walks with a big old magician staff, and he has a revolver on his hip. So a little bit of a juxtaposition there. And he's gonna turn to the other child and say, Valdys, why don't you just go ahead and join in the trick-or-treating? Just don't go too far.
Are you serious?
Well, if you want to.
Who do you think I am?
My best friend.
Exactly, their best friend.
If you can't tell from the title card down here or somewhere-ish, this is Valdys Everdine. He is a moody, angsty teenager that hates everyone right now. Dressed in almost all black from head to toe. He's got a hood up. He's got gloves. They are fingerless because you can't lose that dexterity, but they're always shoved into his like hoodie pockets. Long tight pants that kind of go down almost into tightly laced up boots. There's as little skin showing on this person as possible.
Tell me they're Doc Martens. Tell me they're Doc Martens.
I don't know enough about shoes to say yes or no to that.
That's conformist talk.
She can go alone. She's fine.
Do you really want to let that chaos out on its own?
You know what? No, you're right. I'd rather be with one of you than all of you. Let's go.
Yes!
Oh, that
Therindë,
solved
you
itself
coming?
nicely.
Yeah.
They'll wear themselves out a little bit, and perhaps it'll make our job easier for this event we have to watch.
Yeah, about that. From what it kind of sounds like people are just wandering off and want to get eaten by the mountain. Is that how this works? Can we just, I don't know, blow up their party and keep them from going to the mountain? That seems like the easiest solution.
Like, maybe we can, like, put up a fence so they can't leave their town, like, around their town.
No, I'm actually still considering the blowing them up aspect.
See, yeah, you get it.
That is our usual MO.
Yeah, I know, but it always makes so much paperwork.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to leave anything behind. We can't build a fence. That would damage the environment.
Well,
I'm sure they have fences here. We could just make it look the same.
playing the
Are you guys still talking in front of this old lady?
I think we all forgot the fact that she exists.
I
Maybe a
didn't.
little
She
bit.
forgot she existed. She's just there.
You know, they do some fireworks at the end of the night. They go boom, boom. Are those the explosions you're talking about?
Yes, those are
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I would like someone to make the first roll of the night to manipulate someone.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no, my skill, and I'm not there.
God. Okay, hang on.
That's definitely not a me thing. I am not charming.
Okay, hang on. Where's
Manipulate
my-
someone is a charm roll.
Okay. I mean, I'm not charming, but I'm also not charming. I'm just mediocre.
Well, Thea, what about you?
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, I'm dead even at a 0, so whoever. I'll do it.
Same.
I'll do it. Okay. Poe is the one talking to the old lady. He should be the one to do it.
Fair.
I guess that didn't work.
Yeah, as soon as she asked that, it's just like, I'm just gonna look at my equipment and look really busy.
Not just not doing it right. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I figured it out. It's being weird.
Ah.
That's a 10.
That's good. That's a success.
Whoop, whoop.
Which means she believes that you're talking about the fireworks later tonight.
Yes, absolutely. The fireworks at night. That's definitely what we're discussing. Ta. Thank you so much. Let's move on, shall we? The children are escaping.
What?
Freeze
What?
alone.
You told us to leave.
Oh,
You probably can't hear me.
What are Marie and Valdys doing?
honestly, with that, the sugar from the one singular Werther's original has like clicked in Marie's brain. So now she is triangulating every block in this neighborhood, going, okay, if we hit up this house and this house and this house, and we go from this corner to this corner, that is the most optimal way we can approach getting the most maximum amount of candy. So if you want to, like, she's having a brain blast right now.
Yes. I also love the angle of your camera. Makes you look like it's tiny. Like, I just love that we're looking down at you right now.
Perfect.
You look like such a small bean. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Thank you.
The good is eaten.
So adorable.
As you're standing there triangulating where to get the best candy in a dimension in a town you don't know, from the direction of the mayor's estate, is another little girl, maybe about your age, maybe a little older. Bursts onto the street and just kind of stops, her hands on her knees, just trying to catch her breath.
Valdys, come on. Let's go. Grabs hand, is already pulling him to the new friend.
You grab this arm part that's just sticking out.
It's just this, or no, grabs the kangaroo pouch, just starts dragging from that.
That's dragging from the front.
There's actually, this has happened so frequently between us that there's unfortunate warping in the hoodie from where Marie has grabbed it so often just to pull.
Yes.
So
Love
sorry.
No, you're not.
And yeah, I think, yeah, Marie's gonna head over to the other little girl and introduce herself. Hi, I'm Marie. We just got to town, so I'm hoping you can kind of tell me where the best spots to go trick-or-treating are at. Are you okay?
Marcia, the best place for candy is the mayor's house. But
Are you good? Do you need
Alfonso
something?
and water.
Oh,
Alonso Alonso and Julia there passed out on the lawn.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, the adorableness. I can't.
I was going to get candy from the mayor because the party tonight. He's only giving out candy for like 10 more minutes, and I saw Alonso and Julia just passed out on a driveway. It was kind of scary, so I ran. I forgot my candy.
Why don't I go grab it, and then we're actually going to the party. So if I see you there, I will give it to you there. So you go get some water.
Okay.
Yeah, about that. Valdys just pulls one of his wands out of the coat where he was fiddling with it, shoves it into the ground, and pulls it up. I'm using my rote of alchemy to make a sort of clay, to like take the minerals in the earth and make like a clay little jug, and then take it up and like swish it around in the air, grab water vapor, and put it in.
Show off.
Oh, you do magic. Oh, thank goodness. She takes it and just chugs the water back.
You good?
Yeah. Oof. And she dumps the rest that she doesn't chug on her head, and the makeup that she was wearing of like a skeleton just kind of starts to run down her face.
Okay, good. Bye.
Okay, bye. And then Marie just puts a sticker on her shirt and follows. Okay, so what was that about? Do you know these people, Alphonse?
No, we've never been here before.
I know, but she spoke so confidently, so I thought maybe we did and I forgot. Okay.
It's not that big of a town. Maybe she just thinks everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. Marie's just gonna go along with it. So to the mayor's, they got 10 minutes to get that optimal candy.
Right. Yeah. Let's go.
Yes!
And back to the other three. You kind of see down the street that interaction take place.
I'm not sure if we should be happy or disturbed that our young wards are currently trying to make friends. At least one of them might try to kill the other child.
I don't see why you're always so worried about them. I mean, they're perfectly competent. Necromancy alone, I would have recruited them for my army in an instant if I could have, but come on. Like, just because they're short doesn't mean you have to constantly be watching them. It's fine.
But also sometimes children, they get into a lot of, nooks and crannies and see and hear things and learn things that others don't notice or don't get to. So letting them befriend the other children might be a good font of information.
Yes, but it also just triggers my anxiety. Because you know how they always end up just getting into more and more trouble.
As you guys are talking, you see the little girl run down the street, makeup running. Nana, Nana! As she runs up to the old lady that gave you guys the caramel.
I'm just heading over to the kids. What did you do to that child?
I gave her water.
I gave her a sticker.
Why was her face just dripping and her makeup running?
I gave her water.
Over her head?
I don't choose what she does with it.
I feel My hair's getting more gray by the day.
I think I've got a crayon or a marker or something we can use if you want.
No, thank you.
We can fix it.
I mean, isn't that just kind of what happens with old age?
I'm 33 years old. I'm not old yet.
Oh, God,
your
you're a
grandpa.
I hate
Is this your midlife crisis?
Genius!
I love that you're a grandpa and you're a baby at the same time.
Oh, that was so good.
I escaped Rakdos the Defiler and got stuck with these. Ugh. And he just turns and goes walking off towards wherever it is they're supposed to be going.
He's only 33?
I know, right? Dear. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. But, dear Lord, I can't believe they let him out on his own that early.
Yeah, that's definitely the concern. Okay. Well. So, what did you guys learn from...
Well,
Ditto.
if you go to the mayor's house in the next 5 minutes, we can get the best amount of candy. Also, I guess there's like 2 people passed out on a lawn, but they're not giving out candy right now.
Two people passed out on a lawn because they've been pre-gaming
I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
What's
Are they-
pre-gaming?
on the way to the mayor's house. Okay, do you know which direction the mayor's house is, or what direction your friend came from?
And I'll point to the direction that she told us.
Yeah,
Or that she came from.
the mayor's house is the biggest building. You cannot miss it.
Of course. Right. Yeah. That's definitely how, yep. Fuck politicians. Okay. Let's head in the direction that she was coming from. And maybe we'll find these passed out people and the mayor's house on the way.
And we can loot them. Wait.
That's definitely the reason why. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thinking I like. I encourage this. Good job.
I know, that's where I learned it from. You told me about that when we went to the last place. Or not the last place, but the place before.
Exactly. If they're unconscious, you're allowed to take whatever they've got. It's fine.
And if they're dead, they're free friends.
Exactly.
I'm really concerned if your mother ever comes back, she's just going to...
I mean, you could watch. She's
What?
fully talking. You can see in the window that, like, the head is actually whispering.
Right. Yeah. Can any of us hear her? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
But you can see the mouth moving.
Yeah,
Cool.
Marie's the only one that can hear and understand her.
Uh-huh. What's your mom's opinion about this? I don't want to die if she ever comes back.
Mama, what do you think? I don't know. She's mumbling a lot. I can't understand her right now. So we're gonna go get candy and then we'll figure this out.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, you better hurry if you only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, let's
Sprinting, not even letting anybody finish it.
maybe.
Just a zippy dust cloud goes past Poe, who's more just stomping angrily up that way.
There's a little bit of glitter in the dust that just kind of follows
Where's
behind.
I don't move at any speed faster than a walk.
Yeah, fair.
As you guys reach the outskirts of the manor's perimeter, there's this huge hedge that goes around the front of the property with an iron gate that is open. And you can see that there are some people coming and going with decorations, food, and the like. The manor itself is half wood, half stone, and you can tell that it is mostly a ruin. You don't know if that's just aesthetic for the party tonight. There are ponds on the estate filled with fish, and the shortest way to get there from the village is through the woods. So you guys pass through it. It's a small forest. But as you guys enter the gates, off of one of the main road, so all of the workers are going off of a side road into the back of the manor. You do see two figures just standing in the middle of the driveway.
Oh, they're standing now.
They're standing.
Oh.
Alright.
I mean, it's not my business.
You're going straight for the candy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm just gonna be coming behind it. I need to do more cardio. Okay.
Ho comes up a moment later. He's just walked the entire way. So he just clunks his staff down. You really do need to do more cardio.
The small fry is real fast.
Yes, and this is how I get the gray hairs.
Uh-huh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pace yourself while you're young, is all I'm saying.
Do you need help, like, completing it?
What? Completing what?
The gray.
Oh.
Not
We can help you so it's not so mismatched.
I would prefer to not be stressed out all the time and get them, so yes, you can help out immensely.
I think Therindë shows up last, just been walking at an extremely casual saunter and taking a drag off an electronic cigarette. She prefers real ones, but she gets yelled at because there's kids on the team. And just sort of, that forest is shit. They don't take care of those trees for anything.
Well, you must look closer. Examine the wood. What? Are you saying you can't see the wood for the trees?
Haha.
That's not the saying.
So funny.
What do you mean?
Do you think those were the two that were passed out? They're...
Do you want to take a closer look?
Sure.
Why don't you roll investigate a mystery? That's sharp.
Sharp. Okay. I can do that. Sure. Ooh, boy. Sharp. Okay. I don't do anything for the pop-up, right? Sorry, I haven't played.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just click through them because it's gonna ask you like if you're using a different stat or if you're adding any bonuses to it.
Gotcha. Okay, which I'm not doing.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Ooh. Okay. Serious?
What'd you roll?
A
A
six.
6.
Oof.
You see that they're still standing there. They haven't moved since you walked past them. They still just look like they're talking to each other, but haven't moved.
Cool. Well, can I overhear anything that they're saying to each other?
Nope.
Dang. Well,
Are they like animated at all, or do they just seem to be like motionless?
They are motionless. They look like they're talking to each other, like their hands are like in mid motion, like they're talking to each other. But you guys do not hear anything, and they have not moved.
Oh, like a still image of they're talking to each other.
Yes.
Okay.
do I notice that? I
You-
failed, so I'm assuming no.
You notice that they are just still standing there, and it looks like they're talking to each other.
Okay, cool. Then if I can't hear what they're saying, I'm just gonna make sure Marie is safe and made it to the door and is getting her candy.
But Edward, if you want to take a closer look, you can also investigate a mystery.
I suppose that would be wise. These things, these individuals don't seem to be moving at all, so I would like to investigate as well. Oof. I rolled a 7, mixed success.
So you can ask one question. It can either be from the list, or you can ask your own question.
Let's see here. I suppose I would like to ask, what happened here?
Well, the two people that are standing there, you kind of let the kids go off to do their own thing, and you're taking kind of a closer look at them. And it almost looks like rigor mortis has set in, but you can still see their chest kind of breathing. Like you can see the airflow coming in and out, but they're not moving. Like not even a twitch in their body. They're just standing there.
These people seem to be frozen in an odd sort of state, almost like rigor mortis. However, I can detect actual faint breathing. Look at the way the chest is moving just so slightly. These individuals are alive, and yet frozen in this sort of odd state. What do you make of this?
Huh. I mean, not much, if I'm honest, but I got one easy way of trying to figure it out.
Oh, by
And
all
I'm waiting
means.
to see if you're going to stop me. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think Therindë will just pull out her pocket knife and quickly approach one of these kids and sort of lop off a lock of hair and just swallow. See
You
if there's any
can't.
curse here I can absorb.
Oh.
The hair is almost like cutting stone, so it doesn't just cut. Like you would have to like carve into it to get the hair out.
Okay, yeah, I mean, in that case, I think she'd step back. She's not going to stand there sawing on a child's head.
They're grown-ups. They're two grown adults.
Oh, are they? Well, then, who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean, they're still children to you.
They're still children.
During this time, has Marie had enough time to get to like trick or treat and then come back, or is
Yes.
she okay?
Yeah. And you got the best candy.
Full bars, guys. Full bars. Can you? What's going on here?
No,
You made
full
out like a-
bags.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
like
made out like
going
a
to a
bandit.
whole- it's like going down a whole block of people who give out the good candy in one spot.
Fully already munching on one. What's going on? What happened?
Wow, you don't even need to hit any more houses. Holy cow.
I don't.
I mean,
you
you made out
still
like
should.
a bandit.
Okay. But what's this? Wait, what?
I don't even know. Whatever
Look,
this
are you-
is, it's not knife working.
Are you? Are y'all done futzing around, or can I break them?
These people are still alive.
Oh,
The curse, not the people.
do you know it's a curse?
If you think you are able to, by all means.
Do you want my athame?
No, I have my own. And he like pats on the like back of his hip where he's got his own. In the way that an athame shouldn't be stored, but like a cool ninja would store their blade.
Of course.
All right.
Valdys just goes in the middle of the two and puts a hand on each of their chests and just shoves a bunch of his magic into and around both of them, like in a forceful like push of it. And I'm going to use my move Force of Will.
Okay. What does Force of Will do?
Force of Will. When you apply your will to dispelling a magical effect, blocking a spell, or suspending a phenomenon, roll plus weird. On a hit, momentary magics are cancelled completely and long-lasting spells are suspended temporarily. On a 10+, you can also spend luck to instantly snuff out a powerful spell or strange effect. On a 7 to 9, you take 1 harm as the strain of dismissing the magic unravels you. So let's go ahead and do that.
Oh boy.
Mixed success.
Okay. So you're gonna take your 1 harm.
I am going to spend a luck
Okay.
to make it a 12. And then I will spend second luck to instantly snuff out what I'm going to assume is a powerful spell.
Okay. So you use your magic, and at first it looks like it's gonna fizzle out and not quite work. And you can feel the spell getting grumpy with you and having an attitude. And everybody kind of sees him like kind of grumble, and then there's just this big burst, and both of the people go flying in 2 different directions, landing flat on the ground, as color starts to come back to their cheeks, and you see them kind of start to move their limbs, almost like they've had fallen asleep, like their hands had fallen asleep or their feet had fallen asleep, just getting up very groggy and lethargic.
See? Fixed.
Is magic, like, does it always have a personality? Like, is magic itself sentient?
I mean, usually it's just gross in my experience.
You know how it is. Every time we come to a new place, I have to figure out how it works here.
Okay.
That's all.
But I mean, if magic is sentient, I wonder if, like, maybe that's the energy. Maybe I can sense it, and I'll put out a REM pod to see if maybe it can, like, the electromagnetic waves and the energy of the magic itself. Like, if I can interact with it to see if it'll, like, set it off.
Therindë, the lock of hair that you tried to cut off lands at your feet.
Oh, cool. Love it. I feel like I need to roll to investigate this, because specifically one of my questions is whether there's a curse here, and I do not want to go around eating uncursed hair, because that's just a waste of time for me.
Oh, no.
Roll to investigate the mystery.
I'll see what I can do.
A lot of 7s.
Yeah.
A mixed success. Which means that you can ask one question, which the question is this a cursed...
Is there a curse right here I can consume? Yes.
You can tell that there was some kind of curse or magical effect that when the magic hit, it did not hit this lock of hair because it had already started to be cut away. So that's still cursed.
Oh. Okay, incredible. Alright, well, I guess let's see what we're dealing with here.
Gummy bears
I
to
should have
help
just
wash
taken
it
a bite
down.
out of the guy.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm crouching on the ground in front of the REM pod with my voice recorder, and trying to communicate with the magic.
Yeah, she's. I guess then. Yeah, she's just trying to physically force herself to swallow this hair from the ground.
Okay, what happens when you eat a curse?
So when I eat a curse, I have to roll the Devour Evil move, which is just one die, and then depending on the result of that die, I mark Corruption and get an ability related to the curse I devoured. It's not necessarily the same thing, but it's usually pretty similar.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. For monster or minion with half or more harm capacity remaining, mark 1 extra Corruption. And then the more corruption I have, the more downsides I have, but it's also how I use my powers. In theory, doing this should lift the curse, but since that curse has basically already been lifted, let's see. Okay. On a 3, that is 1 corruption. Apparently, I don't have a bar for on the Roll20 sheet. Just make a note.
She's doing that. I want to go check out the people to see if they're actually okay. You awake?
Which one are you going to, the male or the female?
Let me see. Evens male, odds female. I'm going to the female.
I think Poe's there as well, definitely giving them a once-over now that they've started moving.
I think she's gonna take one of like the like candy bars and use it like smelling salts under the nose. Hey. I saw them do this on TV. It's supposed to help, right?
Not candy per se, but we'll see what the reaction happens. That's how science works, actually. You test something out and record the result.
Science.
Hey, Dyto, can I use alchemy right now?
Sure.
I would like to turn all of the sugar in that candy bar into salt.
Why don't you roll me a use magic?
Yeah. Oh, that's a failure.
You just increased the sugar in all of that candy.
Now is a good time to point out that when I spend luck until the end of the mystery, backlash on my spells become extra nasty. And I've spent 2 luck.
Oh.
Now, does the backlash have to be on you?
No, normally yes, but I am the heck. Which means the backlash never affects you directly if there's someone else around to hit. It'll go for allies, other hunters, innocent bystanders. Sometimes, every so often, it might even hit an enemy.
Oh no.
All right, so yeah, we're going to use that. I think that kind of works with you just doubled the amount of sugar in that candy that Marie is eating, which I think will be enough backlash later.
Okay.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Poor John now's got to figure out how to be extra hyper.
It's fine.
Poe's like snapping his fingers. Are you conscious? Are you awake and aware? What happened? Do you know how you came to be here?
Alonso and I were, and you can see that she's dressed in like pirate garb. We were going to the mayor's to help set up with the party, and then where's Alonso?
Oh, Alfredo's over there.
Who's Alfredo?
What is Alfredo?
That's what you... No.
It's a sauce that some people put on pizza and they're weird for it.
I'm pretty sure it was used on pasta first. Dyto, in my attempting to communicate with the magic, I don't know if now is the time that I can sort of use this thing. When you first encounter something strange, you may ask the keeper what sort of thing it is, and they will tell you if it or the cause is natural, an unnatural creature, a weird phenomenon, or a person.
Okay.
Occam's broadsword. Does that work? Is this how I do? Is this how I play the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a broad question, or are you asking specifically about Valdys's magic?
Well, like in trying to figure out the magic that Valdys was interacted with that gave him attitude, I want to see if I can figure out if this is like a natural occurring thing or.
Hey, guys, 1 second. We're not streaming anymore.
Oh no!
Oh God, Matt's gone. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep.
It's still showing up for me. Oh, but I'm behind. I'm so behind.
Oh,
Matt
Yeah,
keeps
Matt
coming
just
in and
dropped
out.
out of the video call.
Yeah, and now he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
We broke it.
Oh, hello?
He's still here for me.
Yeah.
I can see him, but
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, you came back.
Yeah. I don't know. It just suddenly I lost connection.
weird.
The Twitch stream just went down for me. That's how far behind I
Yep.
am.
Say mine just went down too.
Oh,
I just lost it as well.
I have no idea why. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear
You
you.
guys can hear me. That's good at least.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear all of you.
Okay.
Trying to see whether or not. I am checking everything right now.
That was the real bad backlash.
Yeah, that was the real backlash.
There was so much backlash the stream crashed.
I think we're back.
Okay. I reloaded tab. It looks like we're back, yes.
Yeah, appears to be.
Sorry about that,
Okay,
folks. Having some connection issues. Apparently, the backlash was so horrible it knocked us off screen
And stream.
and
There we
stream.
go.
Yeah, but we're back. I think. Seems like it. Maybe.
But Lylah, Valdys's magic is it's a weird phenomenon.
Well, I wasn't investigating Valdys's magic, but the magic that he was interacting with that gave him attitude.
The-
The
It's
magic.
a weird phenomenon.
Weird phenomenon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Both were weird phenomenons.
Do-do-do-do.
Phenomena.
This is why Draven has Aiden's leash.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true. Okay, anyway.
And you gain +1 forward to deal with this weird phenomenon. Not Val's weird phenomenon, but
Nice.
Nice.
But back to the lady. Alonzo and I were just going up to help, and this lady in a weird costume kind of walked by, and then now you guys are above us. Who
did she look like?
Brown hair, kind of average height. She was wearing a weird costume, almost like it had moving parts, but it's all a blur. She was coming from the forest back that way, and she points kind of around the back of the mayor's manor where the forest gets thicker.
Okay.
Told you those trees were crap.
That is true. You did say that.
Can I say crap?
You just did.
Is there a reason you wouldn't be able to?
Mom doesn't like when I use the words, so don't tell her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Should we go to the woods then? Oh, wait, are you okay? Do you need help? That's the thing to do, right?
I feel okay. And she kind of touches her hair, and there's a hunk missing. Then she kind of flips it up, confused. I feel fine. I feel tired, but I don't hurt anywhere.
I pull out a little, one of the, little mini water bottles. The ones that are just basically, the top half of the standard water bottles. But it's kind of, pinkish in color, and I'm like, here, have some electrolytes. And then, I take out, a little, looks like, and it has a little antenna, kind of like a little radio, while I pack up the REM pod and the voice recorder, and I plug in some headphones, and it's a little spirit box, so it's going to go through radio channels really fast to see if voices come out, to see if I hear anything to lead us towards what part of the forest we need to go to.
She looks very confused at whatever this electronic thing is. As another man rushes over. Julia, are you okay? Are you okay? And it's the man who went to the other side of the driveway.
Alfredo!
What?
Marie's
He's
panicking
also
now.
moving kind of... he's still moving kind of slowly, but is very concerned about his wife. He helps her up, and they start heading to the mayor's manor.
Okay. Go get some rest here, and gives them some candy. Do we go to the woods? Should we go to the woods?
Because if she came out of the woods to do this, then she might not still be there. Go to the woods, we're looking for her base and hoping she's there.
Well, I mean, the way is clear and the air is good.
Should we go to the woods? Should we go further into the town? I'm waiting to see if the radio
Well.
tells me anything.
I want to try something actually. I don't know if this ability will work, but we'll see. I have one called Spirit Touched. Your experiences have made you sensitive to the supernatural. When you sense magical things, roll plus weird and see if I can sense anything. But sometimes things can sense me back.
Okay.
So yeah, I think for this, Marie's gonna, like, where they had frozen, she's gonna take out her athame and just quickly draw a pentagram and some sigils and slap the ground, and let's see. A mixed success, so.
Does it say what happens on a mixed success?
Either you sense them fully, but they notice you, or you sense only impressions.
Okay. As you draw the last little bit of the sigil, you see the back of this figure. Long brown hair, feminine features. And you also can tell that the arms, it's one arm, but at like the elbow, it branches off into moving parts on each arm.
Oh.
And as you think that you're getting a clear picture of the surroundings of where she is right now, she turns and looks at you.
Waves, slaps the sigil away.
And your roll me. What is it? Sorry, I gotta find the one I'm looking for.
That's okay. While you're looking,
yeah, roll me act under pressure.
Ooh.
To see if you can close this off fast enough.
Okay. No.
Yeah, definitely no. Okay, is there... Okay, you are going to take 1 harm.
Oh.
And you also start to feel a little lethargic. Like so for you normal because you were super hyper.
I was about to say, this has balanced Marie back out.
Yes,
Like,
yes, this has balanced
Oh.
you out.
I don't like her.
Does that mean you got something?
She was like a pretty average woman, but had Squidward arms. And she looked at me, and I got tired. So we're just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know who she is, but I don't like it.
Meanwhile, in the background, me just still listening. Is she in the forest?
I mean, did I actually get any sense of where she was?
You were not able to get a sense of where she was before she
Okay.
saw you.
Okay, cool. Well,
Maybe the ghosts will tell me.
Do they ever?
Is that an ability that you're... Okay.
Well-
what about
No, it's
science,
just
Edward?
what am I gear? What am I in my scientific measuring tools is my spirit. One of them is my spirit box.
What? We're gonna use some alternate rules.
Okay.
What is your highest stat?
Sharp.
All right, why don't you roll sharp for me, and you're gonna use some magic to see if you're radio box can answer you some questions.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Sure. Oh, I clicked the little dicey thing, not the word. Duh. Wow. Is this part of the first encounter thing where I can get or not the first encounter, sorry. The whatever thing that can give me a +1? The what was it called?
You can you can give a +1.
Okay, cool. Is that okay? That worked. What?
Oh. Wait, what?
There's
What?
Hold on, that's incorrect.
right.
Okay, wait. I rolled
Oh,
4
because
and 6.
you put an extra plus in there where you should have just put 1.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 plus
that's
6
a
is
14.
10, +3 plus 1. So 14.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So under investigate a miss. I'm going to give you an extra question, which is the one you asked. Should we go into the woods? But I will let you ask 2 more questions from investigate a mystery section.
Investigate a mystery. Okay, I am scrolling. Okay.
Or any other. Well, because I'm giving you the one that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can do 2. Okay. What sort of creature is it as well, please? And what can it do? Other than turn people into living statues.
What you hear come out of your radio is to grandmother's house and home before dark. And on the output screen, you get these like transmissions of like different things that are popping up, and most of them are just like what you know to be typical of this dimension, and they're scrolling through pretty fast as they tend to do, but you catch your eye where just Gorgon comes up really quick before it just shoots back up with all of the other ones. Oh. And what was the other question? What can it do?
Yeah.
You know the Gorgons can do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
They can drain life, which is kind of what you saw happen. It makes people lifeless and stone-like, but it doesn't kill them. They can play human, and they can shed their humanity.
I'm just gonna like take off. Guys, folks, we've got a situation, Medusa, I think. Pretty sure. The voices told me.
Interesting. A Gorgon. Those are some unique creatures. If one is lurking nearby, we definitely should try to find it and deal with it.
Oh, the spirit box said to grandmother's house and home before dark. So...
Into the woods.
So who's the oldest person in this town?
Well, being as I am completely oblivious to danger, I must say that there's nothing to fear. No one should. The woods are just trees, and the trees are just wood. So there's no need to be afraid. Let's our way back to grandmother's house. Because that interesting child you just saw was heading to her grandmother. You remember her saying so.
I was about to mention how ironic it would be if the first person we encountered on this world was this creature.
You know what? That's true, but it just happens so often that I don't know why we just don't arrest the first person we meet, because they're always the bad guy. Always.
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, that's really, yeah, that's weird.
Well, technically,
I feel like we've tried that before.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. It was on our third mission, in fact. And we got in a lot of trouble, I will remind you. And also,
yeah, but
I will
we were
point
right.
out, well, yes, of course we were right, but that's besides the fact.
Yeah, it turns out the bosses really don't like it when I start biting chunks out of people without real reasons.
Yes, you definitely should not do that. But let's go find the child. The child is probably the Gorgon.
My best friend.
They're the ones going
Okay.
to grandmother's house, after all.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And
Does she have
we're the
brown
ones
hair?
going to grandmother's house.
So are we.
Yeah. Did she have brown hair?
No, she had blonde hair.
Okay, I think maybe the child is safe. But who
That could
knows?
exist in this world. We
it's
don't
like
know.
To grandmother's house
Yay!
and home before dark.
I really hate to ask it. Can I have a basket? This candy's really heavy and I don't know what to do with it.
Well, is there room with your mom? Maybe.
Poe's already pulling out one of those folding baskets. You know, it's just made all of metal, has collapsible wheels on it. It's more like a wagon that extends out a little pole. There you are. Now let's hurry.
My best friend, Poe.
And I think that's where we're going to take a break.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Chaos crew.
Oh, yeah.
Yet another group of people giving my characters gray hair.
At least it's not your players giving the real you gray hair.
Do you see it all? Anyway, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks, so stay tuned. I'm sure there's more hijinks and hilarity coming up.
Welcome back!
Not
Usually I only mute my microphone, but I muted my microphone and muted my computer. The demons were heading to grandmother's house.
A good and normal sentence that is actually recommended course of action.
It feels appropriate.
As you guys are heading to grandmother's house, the street that was alive with children has kind of died down a little bit. And it seems almost still as you walk back as it gets later into the day.
I think Marie's gonna try to act real brave, but you're gonna see that, like, she subconsciously has a hand on, like, Poe's coat as she follows. Perfectly normal, it's fine. Oh no.
Ashlyn is saying she can't hear you, Matt?
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, with Marie holding his coat, Poe has pulled a few gadgets out of his pocket. He's pulled something out from here, a big square piece, weird little cylinder that just kind of clicks in, pulls something out from his coat, a little monitor dish on top, adds that in, clicks it, extends a little bit, pulls out a tool, and is kind of doohicking about. He is currently creating a device to analyze or deal with a strange phenomenon. So I'd like to use my weird science ability.
Sure.
Okay, so the purpose of it is when Poe sets it down and turns it on, it's going to create this sort of barrier or field that kind of wobbles out and is used to deflect the stare of a Gorgon. Now that we know that that's what it is we're dealing with. So, looks like I need... so yeah, that's what I say what it's going to do, and then I roll weird.
Okay.
Oof.
I mean, you do have that reroll.
I think that is a good time to use that reroll. I'm going to go ahead and cash in my random Rhapsody coin.
What's that? We need the jackpot noise of like all the coins falling.
Oh, yeah, probably.
We'll add it in post. It's fine.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, that is an 8, so a mixed success.
So you need to pick a requirement.
Okay, I'm gonna say that. I think I'm gonna take that it's the one that it's gonna take a long time to get working. So it does work, but it's gonna take some setup, and it's gonna take me a few moments to get it ready.
I'm also gonna say it won't work exactly as intended.
Poe has no clue about that. His bravado says that it definitely works.
Everything according to plan.
Yes. So he'll kind of explain. Now, this device is meant to deflect the deadly stare of the Gorgon. So once we figure out where and who for sure it is, I need to have some time to set this up. But once it's up, we can use it to deflect the Gorgon stare. So make sure you remain close by and are able to get behind it when I'm ready.
I pull the trigger.
I let you shoot my gun once, and it went horribly, so no.
But that's science.
Where are we? What time? Like, are we nearing sunset or anything like that? Like, what part of the day are we in?
It's just before sunset. It's not quite dark yet. But the sun is starting to set.
And kids were already trick-or-treating?
Oh,
and the mayor's house was almost done?
Yeah, they were working on the mayor's house. The kids were trick-or-treating during the day.
Yeah, because once it becomes night, everybody goes and tries to get taken by the mist.
Right. Different rules here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Once we start getting closer to the house where we saw that girl and the grandmother that we spoke to, I'm going to take out one of my cameras, and I'm just getting my camcorders. I'm going to flip out the little... Okay, and I'm going to look through the I don't know what you want to call it, the little monitor.
The viewfinder?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Cool. I don't know cameras.
It's called the looky-doo.
Hey,
The
just
magic
for the
mirror,
record,
okay?
I'd appreciate it if folks could avoid getting petrified. While I could theoretically unpetrify you, swallowing chunks of rock is no good, so just do me a favor, huh?
Yeah, will do. And Valdys pulls out a really thick set of like aviator shades.
Oh, Marie does something similar, but the complete worse, where she just goes, "Oh, okay," claps over her eyes and just keep going.
I thought you were gonna say like rose pink, like Elton John shades.
I forgot I had those.
Thank you for reminding me.
And Poe, being a science dude, takes off his glasses and then puts down his goggles.
Be careful, they might do nothing.
Oh no! In my toolkit contains everything I need for normal science and engineering. So, cool goggles.
As you guys approach the old lady's house again, she's still sitting there in her rocker with her cauldron, her smoky cauldron. The rocking chair she was sitting in is still rocking, and you can hear it making that, that squeak, that squeaking sound.
Like
The
that.
chair's moving, but is she moving?
Roll a investigate a mystery.
I forgot. We're like from like the 80s, aren't we?
I mean,
We're all from different times.
yeah, we're all from different
Different times,
realities.
different places.
Okay,
Oh,
my
no.
camcorder, my camcorder is so old it doesn't even have a viewfinder. I've got like the telescopic thing that I'm looking through.
Oh, you've got like. Do you have one of the really big ones that fits like a full VHS tape inside the side? That
Yes.
records onto. Okay.
Yes.
Marie can't see anything. The glasses were a mistake. They made everything a little too pink.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Okay. I would like to try, as I'm looking through my camcorder, to I'm gonna try to like, since we don't want to focus too much on our like our physical vision, I'm gonna try and open up my psychic vision through my sensitive move trait, whatever it's called, to see if maybe I can get like a vibe off of Grandma in the chair. Is she okay? Is she freaking out 'cause she's frozen?
Is that a roll? What does that move do?
Yes. Here, there's no button to put it in chat, but it's the sensitive. It's an alternative weird move. When you open up your brain to the psychic environment, roll plus weird. On a 10 or more, you gain a definite impression about something important. On a 7 through 9, you gain a hazy impression. And on a miss, your brain makes contact with something dangerous.
Okay.
So, okay. So do I just... Okay. Sensitive with weird. Yes. With weird. Okay. But then it says roll plus weird. So do I... But it doesn't say like +1 or anything. So just...
No,
Just
you just
with
it's
the
just
weird?
you just roll with weird like
Gotcha.
because it replaces your use magic,
Mhm.
so you don't have no weird moves.
Gotcha. Okay. 7. Mixed success.
So what happens on the 7?
On a 7 through 9, you gain a hazy impression about something important. So, like, maybe not, like, actual thoughts from Grandma, but just, like, kind of, like, how she's
So
feeling.
what you kind of get, not only you pick this up from the grandma, but not just the grandma.
Ooh, okay.
There's also something that's giving off the same vibe in the house,
Okay.
a couple houses down.
Oh.
and a couple more even farther down the street. Grandma's not moving, but you can get from your vibe that she is still breathing.
Okay. So, I think our Gorgon has already been down the street. Is the vibe I'm getting. Is the general...
Where's my best friend? I was supposed to return her candy.
I'm in front of the grandmother, snapping my fingers and stomping my feet.
I'm running in the house.
Oh, Marie, please be careful! Shit.
I really don't want to fix all of this. Can we just... You think if we kill the Gorgon, it's gonna undo it all?
I really hope so.
Okay, let's go kill a Gorgon.
Well, we can certainly test out that hypothesis. As Poe pulls out his gun.
Are we getting weapons? Athame.
Poe just kind of pushes you a little bit behind him.
Oh, okay.
Valdys has got both of his wands out.
Marie, as you rush through the door while everybody else is still on the porch, roll me Act Under Pressure.
Okay.
Oh, I have luck I could use.
Yes. Okay. I need you to take what everybody sees as Marie just pushes open this door and goes running in, is that her run becomes more of like a stumble. And Marie, it's hard for you to walk. It's almost like walking through molasses. You now have 2 negative ongoing to deal with this creature. So anytime that you're doing anything directly to this creature, it's going to be at a -2.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
Alright. That's fun.
Okay.
We're cool, guys. It's like that episode of Adventure Time with the fucking molasses bomb. You're just
And
making him look cooler.
You're in slow-mo!
And you all see Marie just, like, go slow-mo. In real time.
Marie!
Can we see what's affecting her, or just that the fact that she's slowed down?
You just see that she's slowed down because she's still standing in the doorway. And Grandma was off to the side. So if anybody else is like in front of the door, you would see what Marie sees. And you would also have to act under pressure.
Okay, so from my perspective, standing in front of grandmother looking at her,
You do not see.
I
You just see Marie.
Marie stop.
Yep.
Marie, what happened? What's going on? What do you see over there?
What do I see?
You see a woman of average height with long brunette hair, and at the elbows, her arms turn into multiple snakes. Her skin is kind of green and sallow. And the arms, her arms are kind of scaly. But everything else about her looks human.
Found it. What do I win?
You can have 2 more of your candy bars before bed.
Hell yeah! Already. No, I think actually, I am definitely going to be reaching for the candy at that, but I think because we have done these missions enough, Marie's not going to be too stupid. I think I'm going to step out of the doorway, though, and not be in direct sight.
Is there
And
anybody
then eat
else
my
in there?
candy.
Yes. The little girl that you guys talked to, she is sitting in a chair in the corner, and there are little wrappers just kind of scattered around her, and she's sitting there like mid putting candy to her mouth. Not moving.
So Valdys turns to the rest of the group and is like, hey, so what's sort of the consensus on how much damage can somebody who's been turned by a Medusa take?
Notice that when they tried to cut the hair, after they returned to normal form, the hair was cut and fell away. So any damage you do to them in their frozen form is likely going to transition to them once they are whole again.
Try not to hurt the injured parties.
Okay, do you think if we heal them before that they'll be fine then?
That is certainly one hypothesis that we
I'm
can
going to
check
blow up
out.
this house.
Oh,
There's a child in there!
There's a Gorgon in there.
There's technically 2 children in there, if you include Marie.
Marie said she
I
steps
like
back
being
out.
alive.
Well, it's gonna
think,
take Marie a while to step out.
Oh yeah, I'm going as fast as I can, but
So not very.
I feel like while folks were standing around talking, I think they probably would have tried to go grab Marie, not necessarily out of, she's a kid, but more because, oh, this is a valuable minion, I need to keep her safe.
Valid.
And, y'all standing around talking while there's a thing happening, so...
Fine. Marie, tell me point to where everybody is in the house.
I mean, I think she was already like pre-pointing anyways, but it's still just like frozen pointing.
Okay, fine. I'll make sure the kids aren't at the epicenter. And if nobody has any physical objections, Valdys is just gonna like point one of his wands into the house in the direction that Marie indicated the Gorgon was, to make that like the sort of epicenter of this explosion. And I'm going to use my move Burn Everything.
Oh god.
When you use magic to inflict harm, you can choose to inflict 3 harm, area, magic, obvious.
Okay, roll to use
Okay.
magic.
Where'd the button go? There's the button. God damn it. Okay, alright. Dyto, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a whole lot of power right now.
Oh boy.
Because I'm going to use It Could Have Been Worse,
Okay.
that I took from the Spellslinger playbook. When you miss on a use magic roll, you can choose one of the following benefits. I am going to choose This Is Going to Suck. The effect happens, but you trigger every glitch except one. And the one that I am not going to trigger is The Effect is Weakened.
Okay, what are the other effects?
The other 4 glitches that happened are: the effect is of short duration, you take 1 harm, ignore armor, The magic draws immediate and unwelcome attention, and it has a problematic side effect. So all 4 of those happen in exchange for the magic going off on a 5.
Okay. Let's handle these in order. The first one was it fizzles out quickly.
The effect has a short duration.
Okay. So you're able to catch the house on fire, but it only lasts like a quick spark.
It's a flashbang.
It's a flashbang.
It's a lot more the kinetic energy I was after. So that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't last for very long. Like, everything gets charred. It gets crispy, but not cooked.
Yeah. The next one is I take 1 harm, ignore armor. So I take the box. The next one is your magic draws immediate and unwelcome attention.
Okay. So even though it was short and sweet, it caused a mushroom cloud above this very known old lady's house.
It does have the obvious tag. So
Yes. So there is the obvious mushroom cloud. So that will come later.
And then it has a problematic side effect.
Not the little girl. Not the child.
I'm willing to, I did say I rushed in there. If you need me to take the hit, that's okay.
No. The Gorgon is not phased.
Oh.
But instead, what is anybody actually looking into the house at this point?
I mean, unless somebody moves me, I think I'm kind of stuck staring at it. So
I've got my camera and I'm looking through my camera.
Yeah. The Gorgon, it looks charred, but unfazed. It's still just kind of standing there, ready to keep attacking, and its head bursts as multiple snake heads appear.
Oh no, you made her cooler.
Yeah. Are you saying mechanically the Gorgon doesn't take damage?
No, the Gorgon took damage.
Okay,
it just didn't look like it took damage.
Okay, all right.
I think you just destroyed her human disguise.
Everyone,
so what, do it
get
again?
Back! We need to get behind the shield! And I'm going to start planting the shield down in the kind of middle of the road, away from the house a little bit.
I know what needs to happen.
Meanwhile, I'm zooming and playing with the contrast levels on the camera to get the best shot.
Okay, I think I've got to move to maybe, hopefully, buy Edward some time, so I'm gonna put myself in danger and turn to face this thing. And I'd like to unleash the curse that I absorbed earlier and hope it slows her down the way it slows us down.
I want to be unslowed. I got things to do.
And just for what it's worth, this does have a drawback. All my stuff does, so whatever that ends up being. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. The Unleash Corruption move apparently didn't make it into the Roll20 sheet. Alright.
Is it in one of the weird moves? Is it maybe, I don't know what your hunter move references are. But is it under
oh, it's because there's not a thing.
Move? Oh.
Okay, yeah, there's not a roll for this thing. It just happens and then the drawback hits me. That's what the problem is. So that's why it didn't get into the sheet. All right.
So what do you have to do for your curse?
So whatever the power is, and I don't actually know what the power is this time, I just know that it's related to the curse I ate earlier. That just triggers, and then there is a drawback that will always affect me.
Okay.
And I don't know what that drawback is either, it's just, again, usually related to the curse. So for all I know, this could turn me into a snake person and not do anything to her.
So it's gonna slow her. Because that was what you absorbed earlier, was drain life.
Awesome.
And you said that there's blowback, right?
Yes. So the curse always has an effect on me.
What color is your skin? I know you're all from different dimensions.
Sort of greenish, honestly. She's supposed to be a wood elf, so
That's what I thought. Okay. Because I was gonna say you start to turn green, but I was thinking no, I think they're already green. Your skin starts to get a little scaly. A little rough. But like just that feeling of I need lotion. Kind of feeling.
That's so much worse. Oh no.
You're itchy. It's fine.
Oh, last time was better. I liked the fur. Ah.
Oh no. Are these
What?
permanent changes or do they wear off?
Could go either way.
Oh gosh.
That is not up to me.
Oh
What is everybody else doing?
no.
This creature is now slowed a little bit.
How much of a slow am I? Because I have an idea. I just want to know if it's something I can actually do.
You're slow, almost like your movements and everything is just through molasses.
Ugh. Okay.
Like you're in a gelatinous cube. Is probably what it feels like.
Gross. Is there a way to break through?
I think
Would
as
you-
I'm fiddling. Sorry, go ahead.
You could read a bad situation.
What was it? Oh, read a bad situation. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to. And you said it's -2?
This would not be a -2 because it's
Oh.
not directly against the creature.
Gotcha. You know what? Can I spend a luck point to get that to be a 12?
Yes, you can.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay, you can pick. You can hold 3, which means that you can pick 3 of those questions. You don't have to ask all 3 of them right now. And you may also ask a question that's not on that list.
All right. I think from here, first one is going to be, what's my best way out?
Eat your candy.
Understood. Are there any dangers
yeah.
we haven't noticed?
You up the sugar content of those bitches.
Exactly. Sorry, what was the other one? The dangers that haven't been noticed?
Yes.
A potential danger is basically are the villagers that are starting to gather around. And there is one man in a devil suit kind of walking aggressively down the street.
Gotcha.
Could potentially be a danger.
Okay. Actually, that kind of answered most of the things that I needed. But just for lack of anything else, I guess, what's the best way to protect the victims? Because I can't think of one.
Well, at this point, there are no more victims. You guys are the victims.
Cool.
The best way to protect yourself...
Eat the candy.
Don't get bit.
Got it.
Okay.
Then, as quickly as I possibly can, I will try to eat the candy.
What is Valdys doing? And Lylah.
I was gonna say, Tensei, do you already have?
No, not really. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. While this was happening, and while I was like fiddling with the settings on my one of the original camcorders, I'm going to bring out my, what was it called? Heavy flashlight. I'm gonna whip it out of my belt, and it's like one of those ones that like gets real bright, and to get better lighting on this creature, but also I'm hoping to like kind of blind them, and I'm gonna turn it on and kind of like flash it at them to try and get like the best exposure so I can really get them in the and blind them a little bit so that they can't hopefully see us.
All right, why don't you roll me a kick some ass?
Hey.
And I will let you use your sharp instead of tough.
Thank you. Okay.
Because you're not really using a weapon.
Okay. So I rolled tough. Ooh.
No, you're gonna roll your sharp.
Roll sharp. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, because I'm not really gonna inflict any physical harm on them from it. I don't think. Unless my flashlight is bright enough to actually blind. That would be something. Okay. So I'm just rolling sharp. Okay. 10! So on a 10 plus choose one extra effect. You gain the advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm. You suffer less harm, or you force them where you want them. I'm going to give Valdys +1.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Since Gorgon is sluggish, I am going to just straight up rush them.
Okay.
And while running, I am going to use alchemy on my own sunglasses to change the material into one of those like two-way police mirrors.
Gotcha.
So if she looks into them, she sees herself, but I can still see out of them.
Okay. All right.
And I'm taking a gamble with it because I can lock eyes with her, but she cannot lock eyes with me.
All right. Why don't you roll use magic to
I
see
will
if
roll a use magic.
because you're not attacking her yet.
Oh my god.
No, wait, but you have +1 from my thing.
I do. You're right.
Mixed success?
So
Yes,
that would
it
make it
becomes
a
a
mixed
mixed
success.
Which on alchemy, I have on a 7 to 9, you have succeeded, but the new thing is crude and may not work properly.
Okay. As far as you know, it works.
Yeah.
But the Gorgon is going to this is because I'm not.
There's a very bright light in her face. Ah!
There is a very bright light, and they're slow.
Mhm.
But the snakes that had burst from her head all snap out, and you are going to take 2 harm as the snakes come out and bite at you while you're charging it.
Okay.
The one thing Marie said was not to get bit.
And you also start feeling weird.
Okay.
That has no effects. You're just something doesn't seem right.
That's fine.
You seem happier.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is this the first time we've ever heard you giggle?
No. In fact, the times you have heard Valdys giggle are in situations like that. Maybe it's not too out of the ordinary.
Usually when Valdys is laying down some extreme destruction, there's a twinkle in the eye and a giggle. Maybe. Yeah.
If I may, I think seeing this thing start to physically attack people, there's a move I'd like to use here. This is Ropes of Fate. It's one of the Curse Eater moves. I'm basically going to try to restrain this thing's head so it can't keep biting people, because that seems super bad.
Okay, now I'm gonna let you know this is gonna be really hard because there are so many heads.
Okay. Actually, before I roll that, I said last turn that I turned to look at her. Do I need to roll to see if I get cursed?
No.
Oh. Works for me.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
As I say, you would need a 12 plus. You would have needed a 12 plus to get all of the heads.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, so I think in that case, what happens here is Therindë just sort of raises an arm, and then all blood shoots out of it and forms into chains that wrap these things up.
Because there are so many heads, it's not going to last for an hour. It's only going to last for about 2 rounds.
Rad.
Okay.
2 rounds less biting is good in my book.
Yep. And this creature is now restrained by Therindë. Is Edward still working on his
shield?
Shield, or is it done?
Well, we said that it's going to take a long time, so you tell me. Am I done with it yet?
I mean, it took a whole round. Do you want it to take a second round? Because my thought was that it's going to take 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So it's not. So we're not done yet. He's still working on the thing. Any way I can use my engineering ability to speed it up and get it finished?
Absolutely.
Okay. That means that I get to roll a sharp. That's a mixed success. So with that, I did not mean to hit that. Hold on. So I'm trying to fix it quickly on, let's see, on a 7 and 9, you need more time to work on it, so, yeah. Well, let's see, fix it with unknown side effects or take more time. I feel like I need to get the shield up quickly, so I'm going to get it up now, but with some unknown side effect.
Roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
You're going to take 1 harm. As trying to finish this quickly, you are shocked.
Ah, damn one! And you just hear Poe cursing it in the kind of voice.
But the shield is up and ready to use.
Everyone get behind the shield!
Oh no, little by little, you're turning into the Doctor from Back to the Future.
Little by little?
I think that ship has sailed a long time ago. Hair's not poofing out.
All right, what about the other 3? What are you guys doing while this is restrained?
By this point, have I been able to actually eat a piece of candy? Or is
Yes,
that
you
what
ate
I'm
that the
working on?
last time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what effects has anything?
So
happened
you're
since
you're
then?
back to normal. Your speed is back
Wonderful.
to normal.
Good. In that case, I think Marie's gonna be a little annoyed with this because I hate doing this, but she's going to do as the supernaturals do. And so basically I picked Unholy Strength. And what this kind of looks like is she goes slack as this like almost ghostly like colossus surrounds her, like corporeal thing kind of surrounds her body. And she's gonna pick up the cauldron and chuck it at the Gorgon.
Okay.
You roll weird instead of tough when you kick some ass.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's kick some weird ass.
Weirdly kick ass.
Success.
Yeah. Okay. 10 plus. You get to choose an extra effect.
Ooh. Oh. Hell yeah.
But you are all of the candy as you throw it just Werther's rain out
Mhm.
as you
Oh,
throw
yeah.
it.
I think because I would inflict terrible harm.
Okay. How much harm would that have done? Does it say in your thing?
It does not.
Okay.
Let me double check. It just says you roll weird instead of tough when you kick some ass, but it doesn't specify how much it does.
And you're just you're checking a cauldron. We'll say that's 1 harm and then the additional harm.
Okay.
Tensei, you're muted if you've been talking.
Man,
Or you
sorry.
can oh no, you didn't roll a 12.
Mm-mm. Close.
Okay, and it can't retaliate because it is restrained.
Hell yeah. That's kind of what I think Marie's gonna do. She's just standing there still, well, looking basically catatonic as this like ghostly form is now kind of like controlling her. Who's next?
That would be Valdys and
I've got nothing, so
Lylah.
Tensei, if you had an idea, go for it.
I do. I'm still like right up on top of her, right?
Mhm.
Yes, you were barreling towards her, so you are right there.
I am going to take one of my wands and like shove it directly into like her chest here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use the other half of burn everything. Which is 3 harm, ignore armor, magic obvious. And just like puncture through.
You're gonna explode her on the inside?
I'm gonna
Or
explode
from
her on
the
the
inside?
inside.
Get her.
All right.
Get her.
Explode her on the inside.
Let's mix.
But like on the more successful side of mix.
Yeah.
Except for you're lucky you don't get the bad side effect of the mixed because she's restrained and can't retaliate.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
My stuff hits other people anyway. It's fine. I never suffer consequences for my actions.
Mhm.
That's a mandatory move of the heck.
Does somebody take consequences on a mixed success too?
So on a mixed success, one of the glitches happens. I guess I get to choose it. I'm gonna pick immediate and unwelcome attention again. That's funny.
Okay. Therindë. That man that was walking down the street has now tapped you on the shoulder outside of the house. What is the meaning of this? What's going on? Oblivious to the danger that's actually going on around him.
I'm sorry, what now?
The smoke, why are you blowing up the Nana's house?
Throwing a rager. I don't know what to tell you.
Nana? What is
The
that? Like,
Nana, that's what I was gonna say. She doesn't have a name, she's just the town Nana.
Oh, yeah. She's like everybody's grandma in this town.
Geriatric mafia for.
No, watch it. She never got married, never had any kids, never had a family, but she made everyone her family and her kids.
You know the grandma from Beverly Hillbillies?
Mhm.
Yes.
This is her.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think she's just gonna lean in real close, like way too far into his personal space, and just. There's a thing in that house that's eating this town, and you back off if you don't want to get got, okay? She's like shaking
You
that
know
arm
who
that all
I
the blood
am.
flew out of, trying to just like gesture.
And you, he goes, "Do you know who I am?" And this devil costume and creature just starts growing.
I mean, I think her move then is to just try to bite him in the neck.
Oh.
We'll get to that because now it is Lylah's turn.
Good. What else I can do? Is the Gorgon still restrained at this point?
Yes.
Okay. I am. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my heavy flashlight. I'm gonna like spin it around so I'm hitting her with the back end, and I'm just gonna whack her over as many of the snake heads as I can hit in one swipe. Just like batter up and go.
All right.
This isn't gonna go well. So that would be probably under kick ass.
Yes.
Okay, and this time I'm assuming I'm gonna use
It's
tough.
gonna be tough.
Oh boy.
Oof.
This is a big fail-heavy episode.
Yes, it is.
Do I want to use luck?
What's your luck special?
My first encounter comes up in play. It could be a flashback, new occurrence, or related event.
Interesting. Okay.
Category below and take the associated event. So it's a psychic event. Your mind is awakened. You may act under pressure to be able to roll the sensitive weird move, or if you already have sensitive, the empath weird move.
I think it means like the thing that was your first encounter, like narratively.
Yeah. Okay. So, growing up, I always had this really bad feeling that there was something behind my headboard, of the headboard of my bed. Pretty damn convinced it was the gateway to hell. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna relate to a Gorgon, but you know, that's what happens.
So you said that you're gonna use your luck so that you can get a 12, right? And it opens up your mind?
Yeah.
For the split second when you think of your headboard and the gateway to hell, and you just really want to hit this thing and you know you're not going to, your headboard kind of gets hazy and then kind of bursts into flames, but the flames fizzle out, and instead of this like fiery explosion that you usually expected in your nightmares growing up, you see a vast landscape, almost natural. Like maybe it's not hell that's coming for you, but your dreams.
Because that's not terrifying at all.
And you hit this thing. What were you hitting it with?
My heavy flashlight, so 1 harm.
Okay. And then you rolled a 12, so you can pick an enhanced effect.
Ooh, okay.
Completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get a +1 forward. You suffer no harm at all, which you can't anyways. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm. Your attack drives the enemy away. I can't read that, I'm blind.
That's okay.
It's at the bottom of the page, I can't read it.
No worries. I'm going to give... Is it everyone or just one other hunter?
Everyone. All hunters.
Nice. Ooh, okay, I'm going to give everyone a +1.
Okay. So we're going to circle back to the mayor getting bitten.
Oh my god, I almost forgot!
Because that's kind of important.
Did you bite him? I forgot.
Oh my god.
Well, didn't the mayor, grow?
Oh.
What's that
Yes.
character from The Walking Dead and he, rips out the throat by taking a bite out of...
He hadn't stopped growing. When you went in for a bite, but his one devil head, like the costume obviously like breaks away, and there are now multiple different animal heads on the mayor's body as he grows into a different kind of beast. You can bite him if you would like.
The idea behind biting him was more... it was less to try and take him out of the fight and more to scare him away because there is a crazy person here biting him. But if he is turning into a giant beast with many heads, I don't think that's going to work too well. I think I'm still going to go for it, though.
You want to have that oh shit moment.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do here.
Roll the bite.
All right. Well. Oh, sorry. I guess that would have... That one forward, was that for anything, or was that specifically to fight the Gorgon?
It just says in the fight. Get plus
Alright.
1 forward.
Okay.
So that would be a
Alright.
7.
Incredible.
Nice.
That is a 7. How much harm does your bite do?
I mean, it's not a special weapon, so whatever the default is, I assume probably just 1.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have fangs or anything. These are just regular teeth.
You go into bite this beast now, and you go to bite it, and you can't pierce anything. Roll me a D100.
Oh, uh-oh.
Bad feeling. Bad feeling.
16.
Yeah, we don't use those in that game. This is
Yeah, uh-huh.
I know, but there's an either or, and I want you to be the cause of your own destiny.
Arbiter of your
Oh,
own
I
fate.
see.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The stinger coming out of the mayor's butt is going to whip around and hit you, dealing 3 harm.
Oof. All right.
Who wants to go next?
I think that's...
But this thing turns away from you after hitting you and like kind of squares up to the door. Not going in yet because it just hit you.
I'm like kind of... I feel like I'm closer to that than what's going on in the house. So I'd like to go ahead and pull out my freeze ray and aim it at the mayor, because it's 0 harm, close sedating. So I feel like I should be close enough to use it.
You should be, yes.
Okay. In that case, with my freeze ray, I will stop the world, or at least the sky.
You'll stop the world for this guy.
Yes.
Guess he's trying to impress him.
Do you have to roll for your freeze ray?
Well, it's just a part of my gear, so I have no idea.
Okay. Why don't you roll kick some ass?
Okay, yeah, I can do that. And since I'm a science guy, I'm going to go ahead and use 2-fisted science to roll sharp instead of tough.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I believe I have a +1 floating.
Mm-hmm.
Do I use that after I roll or before?
You get a pop-up that'll ask if you want to add anything
Okay, yeah, I want
when
this
you
to
roll Kicksmith.
Yeah.
Okay, I want this to happen.
I just
so
clicked
I'll
through
add
too fast. That was my bad.
the +1. That's a
Hell
13.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he is definitely frozen. And you can pick an enhanced effect.
Okay, what are my...
I don't think... Does the +1 stack? Why not?
Up to a maximum of +4, yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Like no matter what you get, you can never roll with more than +4. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so if you already have a +3, then you can only have one thing on top of that.
Okay, so I get to choose an extra thing. Gain
So rolling
advan-
above a 16 just doesn't exist.
gain
Yeah,
advantage,
correct.
+1 forward to give a +1 forward to another hunter. Inflict terrible harm, +1. Suffer less harm or force them where you want them. I feel like...
No, you get to pick an advanced one. So
Oh,
you can give a
advanced.
+1 to all hunters.
Oh, okay.
You suffer no harm at all, which you won't. You froze it. It
Yeah.
can't take any actions. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm, which in this case, I will say that it will be frozen longer.
Mm-hmm.
And your attack drives the enemy away.
I don't think we want to drive it away. I think we're wanting to contain right now. We got the other ones tied up for the moment and trying to beat them down. I feel like at least half of us still have their +1 floating. So why don't we say that it's going to last even longer and just keep the mayor out of the picture?
All right. What is Maria, Lylah, and Valdys doing?
I'm curious what Valdys is gonna do. You're right there.
I am right here. Like, how fucked up is the Scorpion? Because we've done a lot of damage to it.
Oh, she's looking pretty messed up.
Hey, hi. Do you
Yes.
yield?
No.
Good. We're gonna fucking do it again. Burn everything.
Yes,
Oh
let's
my
go.
God.
If it ain't broke, don't fix.
Right?
Just burn it all to the ground.
Yeah,
The
this is
funny-
the last round that it's restrained.
Kill it dead.
Burn it with
Gonna
fire!
use some more magics. That is a full success.
Nice.
Is that with the +1?
Shit.
Yes, it was.
Advanced success.
So
Well,
that
advanced
is-
doesn't mean anything because none of us have advanced moves.
Yeah, no.
So that's 3 harm, right?
Yes, 3 harm, ignore armor, magic obvious.
She looking bad.
How about now?
She's looking real bad.
You know what? It was a trick question. I'm not letting you yield.
She just kind of hisses back in her mini snaked heads. Maria, Lylah?
I'm torn on what I want to do. You know what? It's fine. we are going to... I don't know.
Oh, you didn't. Hold on. You didn't pick your extra effect.
Oh. Tensei?
Huh?
Yeah.
It's just on a 10 plus, the magic works without issue, and the magic is 3 harm, ignore armor, magic obvious.
Oh, you used magic. You didn't kick some ass. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I think with that, again, Marie still in that corporeal form is gonna like crack the ghost neck, like just like, all right, let's go. Walk in, and then the ghost hands are gonna grab all the snakes and the body and try to rip them off, like
Okay.
essentially decapitation, but of that. So, but
All right.
we could do that as a
Yeah, I was say right here might actually be like the weakest point, so that's the spot that would like.
Oh,
Just-
perfect, yeah.
Rip the body in half.
Mm-hmm. So we're doing
There's
that.
probably a nice hole drilled in right here by now, anyway.
Mm.
Oh, good. Finger holds.
And success using the do the supernatural do to roll with weird instead.
You get to choose an extra effect.
Well, since this is already pretty devastating, I'm imagining we're going to do 1 extra damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, it is absolutely that, like, just completely, just the child's eyes are completely rolled back, just kind of floating there as this, like, giant hulking ghost figure walks up, grabs it by the neck, and then grabs the tentacle, like, all the snakes, and just crushes and rips out.
As this is
dropping the
happening,
body.
I had zoomed in on Marie's face so you see the rollback eyes, and then it's a slow pan out so that you can see her just completely and utterly annihilate the Gorgon.
Yeah, and there are just snake heads and a half-severed body on the floor of Nana's house.
I feel better. Anybody want to Twix, Kit Kat, Snickers?
Hey, if you're willing to share, I won't say no.
Already throwing.
Yes. Here, honey, and I pull out another little mini bottle of electrolyted water. I'm like, here, keep your strength up. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Absolutely chugging it.
If snack time is over, there is another of these creatures over here.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Okay. Pulls out Athame. Let's go.
I'm gonna take a second and just kind of like take in all of the parts. But also I kind of want to go over to the little girl who is frozen in the corner just to see if she's starting to like thaw.
Nope, she is not moving.
So killing the Gorgon did not help. Okay! Out I run.
Two of you are running out. What's everybody else doing?
Ending the gore. Well.
Well, I guess I'll go. Is besides the frozen mare that's kind of just half grown bigger and now just stuck there, is there anyone else, anything else coming towards us?
Why don't you investigate a mystery or read a bad situation? I don't know if there are, whichever one you think the questions would benefit you better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna
Investigate
go ahead
a mystery generally tells you things about the monster itself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with read a bad situation.
Sure.
That's a 10.
So you get to pick 3 questions to ask.
Okay. First one is the question I was asking. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Dangers To you, no, but you have noticed that a lot of the townsfolk, the ones that had been running towards the kerfuffle, are starting to gather closer and around the mayor and his new form.
They're clustering closer to him?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay.
Which could be dangerous for them because
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys plan on attacking them.
Okay, so my next thing is, what's the best way to protect the victims? I assume the crowd coming around them.
As far as you know, there are no victims. Except for the one who bit him.
Oh.
Is this whole town monsters? We have to kill the whole... Maybe we should let them wander into the mist and just disappear.
Okay, what is the biggest threat then?
You guys.
We're the biggest threat. Shit.
You guys are the biggest threat.
Obviously.
I wonder if, like, if this town is full of monsters, then what if them disappearing through the mist is them coming into our other worlds, and then they're the monsters we have to fight? Like, maybe this is where they're from, and that's how they...
Wait, are you calling this town a spawn point?
Guys, I think we fucked up again.
Why?
No. This is our biggest success yet.
Oh, yes.
We've never found a spawn point.
Mm-hmm. Place is one big buffet waiting to happen. Let's go.
I'm trying... Edward, I'm gonna have you roll, use magic, but use your sharp. Like, use your engineering and roll sharp for me, please.
You got it.
I want to see if while you guys have been talking, the mayor is still frozen.
An 11.
Okay, he's still frozen.
Listen, everyone, get back away from the mayor. He is obviously changing, and we don't know what's going to happen. Get away from him. He's obviously a monster now. You need to get yourselves to safety.
They all cluster closer to him. The only ones who are taking your advice and moving away are people who are dressed and ready for a Halloween party. But, like, people that are still in, like, street clothes.
Is this... I'm gonna go up to somebody and just ask, is that how the mayor's supposed to look?
When, why don't... Not. Okay. Only when there's danger. Like, really big danger.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Well,
Especially when someone hurts his mom.
Oh. Well, we okay. Oh. Everything is clicking now.
Wait, who's his mom?
Nana?
Or the other thing?
I don't know.
That sounds like an investigative mystery to me.
We've heard a lot of things today.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigative mystery. What is this?
It's a plus sharp. You should be good at this.
Oh boy. Oh, I haven't used my +1 yet, have I?
You're not fighting anymore.
Dang it!
But you could be.
Good.
You could be. The mayor is still frozen.
Could. Okay. Okay. am I so nervous to roll? Okay, I'm just gonna click the button. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, sharp. And I don't get the +1.
Nope.
Okay. 10!
That's all you need. You can ask 2 questions.
Okay.
What was the question you had asked?
Which one was his mom?
The old lady and the rocker is his mom.
So Nana.
Ooh.
Nana is his mom. Okay.
Nana is his mom.
Oh, so
Okay, and
we-
she's still in the rocker frozen.
She's still in the rocker frozen.
Okay,
We
okay.
didn't do that.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And this whole monsterification that he's going through, is this hereditary?
No.
Ah! Okay. Cool. Wait, so is the little girl his daughter?
I'm sorry, that was an extra question that I
was a
can't
great
answer.
question. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
We should go.
Well, I mean, we
No.
just killed the thing that hurt his mom, so we should be cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Right?
Right, yeah.
So is the whole place monsters or not?
Let's
I don't
unfreeze the mayor and
know.
ask.
You can also investigate a mystery to find out.
Sure.
Wait. Oh, okay, hold on. Eddie. This freeze ray situation. Is he still, like, aware? Is he only physically frozen, or is he also mentally frozen?
Well, so he is actually, it's very interesting. So what I did was I froze a particle of time itself, capsulated within the core of his being, using, and he begins rattling off for a very long
And
explanation.
Edward, you start feeling hot breath behind the back of your neck as the mayor has gotten closer and is just standing there breathing while you're explaining how the freeze ray works.
So he's unfrozen.
So in summation, it does eventually wear off, and yes, I assume that at least for the most part, they are somewhat semi-conscious and understand the fact that we didn't actually hurt their mother. We killed the creature who did hurt their mother. Oh, hello there, sir. I hope you heard everything I just said, and you're not going to make me use my other weapon.
You get a pass. And one of the heads looks directly at Therindë. This time.
Yeah.
Like him.
As
Alright.
it starts, the shape.
Try again?
As the shape starts to shift and condense down back into a normal body.
That's very interesting. Do you mind if I record this? Do you mind? Can I ask you some questions
please.
about?
So, record a message to your supervisors. I thought you guys were supposed to be here babysitting the party tonight.
Well, we didn't actually
we still
get
will
that
be doing
far.
that. Yes. There was a that thing that started attacking people. We thought that maybe that would also, negatively affect the party later on, so that we should probably do something about that.
So it's attack first, ask questions later.
In situations like this,
Looking
I
at
mean,
Therindë.
Hey, when some idiot gets up in my business, I do what I have to do.
She's new. I'm so sorry.
I want to point out right now, this may be an excellent opportunity for our otherworldly family, or not family, team trait,
Yes, I think so.
which is when we're in an awkward situation, we can go, I'm from another world. And
Please, somebody roll that.
I can do it.
I'm
let's
inside.
let Marie do
When
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a charm roll.
Marie was the last one to speak.
Let's go. Success.
Woo!
Oh,
Awesome.
thank God.
Listen, we come from different places. We're doing the best we can. I'm sorry. It's just my friend was in there and we panicked and wanted to make sure that we could save the party and your mom.
Yes, on our way to the party, we found that people were being petrified. So we had to act, of course.
Yes, I'm aware. Claudia, can you get Nana and my daughter and take them back, and everybody else down the street? We'll figure out how to unpetrify them with the others.
I'm going to slide a sticker into his
Handle that
pocket.
if you want.
Well, to the party?
Can you?
Wait, can you?
Eventually. Take time, but yeah.
As long as they don't mind, like, missing a small piece.
And perhaps I could use my scientific instruments to determine a process to unpetrify them.
Yeah, it's called I Break Their Curses. Very scientific, super easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you saw me do it already.
Yes, exactly. Those are the processes I was talking about. Science!
Well,
Glitter
then
behind
let's,
you every time.
let's head back to the manor. I've got about 12 more. Stay close. It's a maze.
Wait,
And
while we're
he-
walking, do you mind if I ask you some questions about, like,
Yes.
how you monsterfied?
Oh no.
And keeps walking.
And I'm just gonna keep
comment.
walking behind him. I'm like, it was super, like, interesting. I've never seen someone just, like, I don't know, like, Hulk out before. And so I just wanted to, like, just keep going.
Walking behind the
Um,
mayor, I'm just waving my analyst equipment over him, studying him.
And yeah, a couple of the townspeople gather up the half a dozen other people and start bringing them back to the manor. You guys get to the manor and you see that there is a room, almost like an infirmary, set up in the mayor's house on the 3rd floor, that has already like 4 or 5 people that and there are people like trying to figure out how to bring them back to life. So over the next couple of hours, couple of days, you all go through and you're able to bring everybody back to their full life instead of their half-life. And with
How was the party?
Couple of days, does that mean that we kept anyone from disappearing?
yeah, you guys were able to find everybody that the Gorgon had changed in the town. And with the Hydra defeated, there's no more
Oh. Hell yeah.
there's
Of
no more
course.
danger to the town.
Of course there isn't. When you have the demons on the field, we always make sure we get our person.
But Lylah, there's something in the back of your head that's still getting to you. Your dreams are coming. I think that's where we should end it.
We did it. We saved the
did it.
city.
We did,
Mostly.
with
Yay!
minimal damage to it. Minimal.
That's true. It's just one house.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
the whole town.
Not the whole
Just
town.
Nana's house.
Yep.
I was totally ready that if this town was a spawn point to
Just nuke it.
Burn it all?
use big magic and explode the town.
Oh.
Just atomize it.
I almost leveled up during a one shot. That's terrible.
That's hilarious.
Same.
Oh yeah, if you guys would I was like, I should have put like level up mechanics, but mid game, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the failures we were rolling. God.
When
But
I
that
found,
restraint, the restraint that's
yeah.
slow.
Yeah. I found that when you play Powered by the Apocalypse games, it's generally good to like know your next 1 or 2 advancements that you're going to take, just so that you can do them mid session.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that Hydra did 5 damage each time it goes to hit you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
It didn't do anything to me; it just made me laugh.
Well, I want to thank everybody who joined us this evening. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight and going through this crazy shenaniganery. And let's go around the table and have everyone tell us who they are and where we can find them on the internet. And let's start with Matt, because he had the coin tonight and he never gets to go first.
It's true. It's true. Well, thank you for the coin. Thank you, Dyto, for running this one shot. Very happy to have you do that. It was a lot of fun. As always, I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and game master for the most part here on the Random Rhapsody Network. Though some other people are taking up the charge, I love it. You can always find me here every Monday, Wednesday, and every so often, running games for crazy people, just like what we did here today. Lots and lots of fun. You can find me on the tweets and the instas as @Scruffy Wanderer. I'm also on Blue Sky as Scruffy Wanderer. So if you want to hang out and chat, drop me a line.
And then let's go with Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Alyssa. This is Princess Samwise of the Fuzzy Britches, who is over my ship. Yeah. And I can be found not very many places on the internet, because I'm not very many places. One of the places, though, is on Instagram at Alyssa Crochets, where I post pictures of the nerdy shit that I make. Yeah, I crochet shit. I'm also trying to teach myself to sew. It's going... But yeah, there's the Random Rhapsody D20 I made Matt and Strahd. But yeah.
Cute.
Tensei.
Yeah, hello. I am Tensei. You can find me in 2 places. You can find me on Blue Sky, or you can find me in the Random Rhapsody Discord server at Tensei Dragon, TENSEIDRAGON. If you follow me on social media, thank you for your support. I mostly repost pictures of cute and cool boys. So
And we love you for that. So thank you.
And every once in a while talk about tabletop stuff. I don't know what I got coming up.
Me. Yeah. I'm John. I played Marie tonight. It was a blast. It's so fun to play a Chaos Gremlin. I love it. But you can find me here every other Monday and Wednesdays. On Mondays, I am in the Pathfinder 2e campaign, the Aether Tech Wars, and Wednesdays, the Magi Knights campaign. I play 2 very different characters. I tend to be the straight one, the very focused, keep everyone in line. So again, thank you for letting me be chaotic tonight. It's a blast. I love Halloween and I love this group. So, but you can also find me on Instagram at CreativePanda88. And
I guess that means that nobody is left.
All right. I am Nobody, and I can be found on Blue Sky at Nobody Adams. That's Adams with 2 Ds like the family. I do a bunch of stuff, too much to list, so I generally only mention one thing a week. So this week I'm talking about my chainmail. I make chainmail jewelry and designs for folks. That's etsy.com/theroyalmail, MAILLE. Or if you're in the Austin area, this Halloween, this Thursday, the 31st, I'm going to be having a booth sale at the House of Torment. It's the Bloody Rose Black Market, so I'll be there with all of my gay jewelry.
Nice.
love it.
Oh. And I am Dyto. I was your keeper tonight. You can find me tomorrow night for Ether Tech Wars. My character is a Chaos Gremlin and has been put on a leash by her party and is about to get arrested. And then on alternating Wednesdays, I am on Curse of Strahd, where I play Delphine, who is more less chaos, more I don't want to deal with your shit, but I'll get you out of trouble if you need it.
Right on. Well, thank you again, Dyto, for running this session today. It was a lot of fun. I don't know. What do you think, y'all? You like Monster of the Week?
Yes, I want to do this again so bad. I want to keep going with this party.
Heck yeah.
Monster of the Week is one of my favorite games.
Oh my
It
god,
is so good.
I'm so in love.
It was a blast. We'll have to do this again sometime. But anyway, as I always like to say at the end of these things, on behalf of everyone here in Random Rhapsody and everyone here in this one shot, I just want to say thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until tomorrow, go hunt your monsters and have a blast doing it. Good night.
Nah.
Good night.
Later, y'all.
And we're clear.